Okay, today we are working on the rear brakes of my 1998 Slk230, or as I refer to as the world's most impractical car, or also sometimes I just say that it's fun 9 days out of the year. This car, I'm swapping out the original brake pads for some ceramic low dust brake pads. The brakes on this car, as well as my E500, are very easy. Very, very easy. What we're going to do is we're going to knock out these two pins here that go straight through underneath this retaining clip. If you look on the back, you'll see there's some bolts here. Do not touch them. If you so much as loosen them, you're going to have yourself a real bad day. Leave them alone. If you have a drift punch that will fit through there, by all means use it. Mine is too big. I have a 8-penny nail that I ground the point off of. Though I will use the drift punch just to get these started. See, on this car the drift punch, does fit through. And just push down on the clip to release the tension. And if you're wondering what holds this pin in place, there's basically a little compression spring on the rear end. So when you tap it back in, that compression spring will go down into the pocket. It'll hold that snug. That thing won't go anywhere. Spring, then use your fingers to push the piston back in. Never ever put a screwdriver anywhere near that piston. I don't know if there's piston on each side with this caliper. I don't know if they are metal or composite. Let's see, they look like composite, but you can very easily crack, chip, completely break that piston by putting a screwdriver in there and prying. So they come out. We are almost done already. My particular model of SLK does not have a brake wear sensor in the rear. Haven't gotten to the front yet, but don't go looking for one. There isn't one. Okay, I sprayed out and cleaned up the inside pocket of the brake caliper. My brakes had very little wear, so I was able to just reach in there and compress these pistons back. If your brakes are shot, you can get yourself a brake compression tool like this. It will open up evenly on both sides and compress both pistons outward. eBay, under $20 with free shipping. I recommend you have one of these in your toolkit anyway. Your brake pads, this particular pair was nice. They came with a little tube of brake caliper grease. You want to grease where the piston meets the pad. Slide into place right there. Put the front one in first then. And what you'll find is sometimes when you compress one pad, one piston, the other one will push forward. And get the other one in there. Okay. Center them on the holes for where the pins go. I already cleaned up my pins. These brake pads came with new retainer spring clips. The original to me seemed more robust, so I am going to put the originals back on. And I haven't done this before, I'll do it this time. We'll put a little bit of grease down in the pocket where the pins ride, and maybe more to stop corrosion than anything else. And we'll start by putting the first pin through, get it semi-seated in there. And then while it's in that position, you will want to put a coating, albeit fairly light, onto your spring clip. Anytime there's metal to metal, you're going to put a small amount of the appropriate disc grease onto that spot. Take our other pin. Press down on the spring clip. And now you need to hammer those pins until they're fully seated. You'll know by feel and sound when they are. Okay, I'm actually going to turn the camera off, get it out of the way, and seat those pins. Okay, there we have it. As you can see, the pins, they are actually on this car, came up recessed all the way down. A little nub of it is sticking out in the front. Spring clips in place. We are done. It's probably the easiest brake job I have ever done in my life. Okay, I'm all finished cleaning inside the wheel well as well as cleaning up the rim. And with the ceramic disc brakes, they should stay much cleaner, much longer. Here's a little word of advice. Buy yourself one of these wheel hanger pins for your model. There's two different sizes. It makes it a whole lot easier putting the wheels back on. You screw this into the hub, hang the wheel on there, start putting your other lug nuts on, lug bolts on, and then remove this pin. Just makes life a lot easier. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video to be helpful and useful, please like, share, and subscribe. And I promise I will do my best to bring you more informative videos that are complete and leaving you without any questions. Thank you.